Okay, so it's going to sound so bland, but interesting. I hate to say it, but that's the word that comes to mind about this song when I'm listening, is like interesting. And don't underestimate that word. Don't underestimate it. Maybe there's a better, more exciting word that's a synonym of interesting that I should look up. But it's that's like key. That is key to me. When I'm listening to a radio or something and I'm hearing new bands and new music, if it doesn't interest me, if it doesn't pique my curiosity, if my ears don't perk up, I'm going to change it. I guess there's so many different ways to connect with a song. It could be the words of a song, could be the groove, the feel, just some specific instrument that's being played in the song, like a certain percussion even. I mean, it could be almost anything, but you could classify it all as under interesting. As for you, it may not be interesting to others, but for you it's interesting, and you go, ooh, what's that? That's interesting. And this song, interesting, really interesting. There's so much going on in this song. Didn't expect it, especially with a title like Ennui. So what? Let me tell you what I thought was specifically interesting about it. Well, interesting when I glanced at the lyrics, because there was some other song that talked a lot about faith, and then this song mentioned doubt. So here you have a kind of an opposite feeling about the song, where it's talking about doubt. Another song's talking about faith and hanging on, and this song says doubt. But I love that line where he uses, let's see if I can find this here. Embrace becomes a lock to keep the bond. I love that. That's going to stick with me. Embrace becomes a lock to keep the bond. And then through it all, doubt will. So at the end of the song is doubt will. What will doubt? What about doubt? So a harmony of woe, interesting. But as far as the music goes, the time signatures, there was that guitar part. I was trying to figure out what he was doing. The guitarist is almost on his own. It sounds like he's on his own little time signature there, which is kind of cycling or rotating over maybe another more straightforward time signature. Overall, I mean, the whole song just kicked butt. Even listening on headphones really doesn't do it justice. Like, this song would be great on a huge speaker system, just blasting, just vibrating the furniture and the vibrating the structure of your house. This song would be great live. And listening to his vocals is really an interesting dynamic symmetry between the vocals and the rest of the band. You can say that the singer of the band often is so, well, it can't be underestimated. I mean, the voice of the band, right? And his voice is so mellow and passionate and feeling. There's a lot of feeling in his voice. I think his voice carries a lot of emotion. And thankfully, like a lot of pop, I just hate it when singers sing like they're on the verge of having an orgasm. It's so embarrassing. Like, yeah, baby, yeah. It's so embarrassing. It's like, go to your bedroom and turn off the microphone, man. I want to hear you sing. I think people could get carried away. It's part of our culture today, unfortunately. Anyways, I mean, there's one way of singing passionately, and that's another way of singing passionately. And maybe that may be appropriate in some love songs, but oh man, I'm glad the singer in this band doesn't do that. Sorry, I don't even know the names of the guys in the band. You know what I'd really love to do? People are asking me, are you listening to this in your off hours? Not much. When I do, I actually turn on my own playlist, and I skip my part twos because I don't want to hear myself talk about it again. But I go through part one and then skip it and listen to some of the songs I've already heard again, so that's a safe way of doing it without, because I don't want to spoil the surprise. I mean, a lot of these songs come to me like a wrapped package, like it's never been opened. It's like opening a unboxing video almost, except it's music, right? And that's the whole fun of it for you guys. I mean, otherwise, why would I make a video of me? Oh, I've heard this song 5 times. Watch me listen to the 6th or the 600th, right? That's not really so exciting. Although I will find there may be some kind of format that I can think of where I am going to go back and listen to songs that I've already heard, and actually maybe do some specific analysis. Like in those videos, I will stop the song and I will talk and then start it and then stop it. So then a lot of people don't like those kind of videos. I prefer songs where they play right through, like I'm doing with my format. But I could have some videos where specifically I'll say, yeah, this video, just to let you know, I'm going to be stopping and starting all the time. Because at least I have the video where I've listened to the first time right through without interruption. Interesting. We're spiraling out. We're going to have a couple more tracks left of this. The set list or the playlist for this, if you want to hear it start to finish, will be all down in the description boxes once I get this all done and sorted out. Love to have you here. You guys are great. Keep up all those comments. Keep telling me what songs you want me to hear. I can only do so many at a time, but, be patient. Spiraling out, it's Dean. See ya.